Welcome students. Today we can discuss the anatomy of monocot leaf. These are some of the monocot plants showing their leaves. So monocot leaves, they are commonly called isobilateral or equifacial leaves because most of the monocot leaves stand nearly erect, and so both of their surfaces, that is lower and upper surfaces, are almost equally exposed to sunlight. That's why we are called the monocot leaves as isobilateral or equifacial leaves. And the anatomy of these isobilateral leaf is only slightly different from that of the dicot leaf or the dorsiventral leaf. When we are taking a cross section of the monocot leaf, it shows three different regions, namely epidermis, mesophyll and vascular region. Let's learn one by one, and this is the picture of a monocot leaf showing different parts. And this is another picture. First part is the epidermis. You all know the term epidermis. It is the outermost protective layer present on the upper and lower surfaces of a leaf, and it is made up of a single layer of closely packed parenchyma cells. It is unicellular, that is single layer. You can see that this green colored layer is the epidermis. This is the upper epidermis and this is the lower epidermis. And above the epidermis, a thick cuticle is present, and which prevent the loss of water from the leaves. And you can see that stomata for gaseous exchanges are seen both on the upper and lower surfaces of the epidermis in monocot leaves. In many cases, like grasses, silica particles may be present in the upper epidermis. Silica particles may be present on the upper epidermis to make the upper leaf surface rough in nature. And a special character of monocot leaves is that special fan-shaped or bubble-like cells called bulliform cells or motor cells are present on the upper epidermis of most of the grasses or monocot plants. So this is an important structure called bulliform cells, and they are located along the grooves between parallel veins. Upper epidermis of most monocots have specialized fan-shaped or bubble-like cells called bulliform cells or motor cells. And what is the function of these bulliform cells? It is these cells bring about the rolling and unrolling movements of the leaf lamina of most of the grasses. And rolling occurs by the rapid loss of water during dry periods. So water loss occur from the bulliform cells, the leaf lamina become rolled, and after the rolling occurs by the unrolling occurs by the rapid gain of water during wet condition. So this is the important character of monocot leaf called bulliform cells or motor cells. Next one is the mesophyll, and it is the thin-walled chlorogrammatous green tissue seen in between upper and lower epidermis. Because of the isobilateral nature, the mesophyll cells are not differentiated into palisade and spongy tissues like in dicot leaves. In dicot leaves, you can see that the mesophyll cells are differentiated into palisade and spongy tissues. These mesophyll cells are thin-walled, isodiametric or angular, and chlorophyll containing, and they are loosely or compactly arranged with small intercellular spaces. So these blue colored cells are the mesophyll cells, especially for photosynthetic activity. Next important part is the vascular region. midrib veins and veinlets form the vascular system of a leaf. And since the leaf venation is parallel in monocots, vascular bundles are arranged in parallel rows. And most of the vascular bundles are small in size, but at regular intervals some large bundles can also occur. And the vascular bundles are conjoined, collateral and closed. And each of the vascular bundle is surrounded by a parenchymatous bundle sheath. And in some cases, in the case of large bundles, sclerenchyma patches occur between the epidermis and these large vascular bundles. It gives them mechanical support for the leaf. So they are called these sclerenchyma patches called bundle sheath extensions. So here you can see that the circular structures are called vascular bundles. These are small bundles and this one is a large bundle, and each bundle is surrounded by a parenchymatous bundle sheath, this pink colored one. And this large bundle in turn is extended through the epidermis with the help of a sclerenchymatous patches, and these patches are called bundle sheath extensions, which gives mechanical support to the leaf. Here the xylem is facing towards the upper epidermis and phloem towards the lower epidermis. This is the phloem. So xylem and phloem lie side by side, so we can call it as a conjoined collateral, and cambium is absent here, so the bundle is closed bundle. So this is the entire picture which showing the different parts: epidermis, mesophyll and vascular region. So this is the anatomy of monocot leaf. Thank you for your patient listening.